if I was able to ever ride on a big blue whale's back, I would never need anything else ever. We should just say Action Bronson every time we start shooting.
Action Bronson.
I was wearing all white and my hair was looking precious. Shit, I might cop a chest and a dresser.
That's for you, Action. Love you, dog.
Yeah.
Queens, New York, represent. Welcome to episode number 2 of the Zen Dude Fitness Podcast here on Zen Dude TV. Can I have my seat back?
Sure. I just want to again compliment Brandon on his sunglass choice. I really like it.
Yo, man, these are my leopard print. My leopard print.
Yeah, you sound like you're about to go like Charlie Murphy there.
Charlie Murphy! What is the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Man, you don't know about this.
You know, man, it's laundry day, so like I got on my short shorts and my long socks, and so when I walked around like Medellin today,
Beetlejuice socks.
I knew everyone was looking at me and they were thinking to themselves, hey, you are a gringo. That's what you are. You're a big fat gringo. And you know what that voice is? You know what it is?
What is it?
It's the topic of the conversation.
Oh, how did you work that in there?
Real T, today we're going to talk about that voice that's in your head. Sometimes it's like, yo, you the man, or you the woman, you the dude, you the dudette, and it makes you feel good. But other times that voice is like, yo, you probably shouldn't try to start your own business because you're not smart enough. Or it's, you probably shouldn't ask for that job raise.
The positive voice is a black dude and the negative voice is a white dude. Is that what I'm getting?
So you have this voice in your head, and a lot of people, like, there's actually a lot of sports psychology around like the positive effects of positive self-talk. And so I always just assumed to myself, okay, I should just be trying to like have a positive dialogue and build myself up all the time. And though I think it's good, I think it's actually a step below where you could be if you went Bruce Lee with it and you were just living with life and you were just going with it. And like a great example of this, like a metaphor, is like when you look at a room, right? When you're like not actually thinking about anything, you're not looking at anything, you look at a room and you actually see everything. Like you see the walls, you see the chairs, you see everything, versus when you just like look at like the detail of like the paint on the wall and you're really looking, really focused on that. And so that's like the difference in it. I think like you can live your life and not have that thought like picking things apart all the time and still like do everything you have to do, be productive, and like just have a better, happier experience of life.
I totally agree with that, man.
Well, this is like a weird thing for me to like wrap my mind around because I actually did the practice. So if any of you ever just like go a day of like listening to the voice in your head, like it's a really kind of weird thing. When you really listen, because like most people are like, yeah, I don't like talking to myself that much. Or maybe like, yeah, I talk to myself sometimes. When you listen and then you imagine the voice in your head is like another person that's like kicking it with you, because who's talking? Well, it has to be some other version of you that's talking, because who's listening? You're listening. You're listening. So if you can hear a voice, then of course it's like you, but it's like
It's your ego.
Your ego, or like something that I think really detracts from actually living and being present.
I mean, dude, that makes total sense, because if you think about it, the positive self-talk stuff, I believe, but the core reason for doing that is that you just want to instill this sense of absolute faith, and that's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like just actually feeling that
Yeah.
way. Yeah, no, I agree, because also I don't think you can get anywhere if your positive self-talk is disingenuous. One thing like I personally do, man, I definitely am into positive self-talk, but I can only do it to a certain extent that's believable to myself. Like some people do like incantations and like, you know, I think that stuff is great. For me personally, it hasn't worked as well because I really don't, like I buy into it I buy into it in a different way.
Yeah.
As some people, like, you know, the positive self-talk, like you can find them in a room literally yelling things out to themselves. I think everyone kind of finds that in a different way, but
Yeah.
I agree, man. I think the next level, that Bruce Lee level-ish.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot.
You know, he's just like, yo, just be with it. Just do it. Just go in the flow. That's what like a flow state. a flow state, like you're not thinking about anything during a flow state, you know? When a surfer is like riding like a 20-foot wave, he's not like thinking to himself like, oh, I need to, he's just like in it so much, just completely just like your conscious mind can't even comprehend everything that's going on in situations like that. So it's your unconscious, that whole like looking at the whole room thing and like being with it that like allows you to perform at that level.
Be with it.
Yeah. Shoot. Does this make sense, guys? Like, is this
So what would your recommendation be then for people who are like Brandon? Well, I've heard that it's really good to like Brandon. Well, then what do I do? Because I agree with what you're saying, but should I positive self-talk or should I just? How do I get to that point where I just believe?
I'm so happy that you asked that. So I think the first step is just awareness. So just actually spend the day listening to the voice and hear like what it's saying, and don't like try to deny yourself. Like if you really listen, like what kind of dialogue is going on? Are you walking down the street and being like, yo, she's really sexy, or are you thinking to yourself, oh, like, you know, screw that person, he's wearing like a suit, he looks like he's probably a jerk, you know? Like actually listen to that dialogue and see how much you're like, you know, maybe your dialogue is like, the world is awesome, these trees are so green, the sky is so blue, like I'm just loving this person, so awesome, this food is so good. And if that's what it is, like awesome, like you obviously have something figured out. But if it's anything like, you know, if it's anything less than that, then there's room for improvement. So just like be aware and listen to the dialogue that's going on.
Be aware and listen to yourself, but listen to yourself, but don't always listen to yourself, because sometimes yourself wants to tell you that, you know, hey Dan, I realized you weren't having any shitty thoughts lately. I'd like to give you some. And in that case, you can just be like, that's cool, ego. Just deliver me that thought. I'm just gonna get back into the present moment and stare at these gorgeous trees.
Dude, the crazy thing is like when you give examples about this stuff, like everyone has been there and knows what you're talking about. You know, whether it's like when you're like going back and forth on something in your head, it's like this voice is like, hey, you should really do this. Oh, no, you shouldn't. It's like, instead of just being like, yo, just do the thing. Like what we always talk about, do the thing. Mm-hmm. Like instead of just being like, you know, it's that person who's like driving to go get like married, and then they're like, in the back of their head, they're like, oh, shit, like, you know what? Like this is a big commitment. Maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. It's like, that's just like someone sitting in the passenger seat with you. Like it might as well be another person that's being like, hey, like what are you doing?
Exactly.
And it's like, that's usually not like a positive thing.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, because that's what we do here on Zen Dude TV. We listen to you, you hear us, listening happens, we talk, magic.
Ben Jepstein thinks so.
Dude, Ben Jepstein, big shout out to Brandon's dad. Like, dude, he's up there for biggest Zen Dude fan for sure.
He's a diehard. He is a diehard.
Speaking of like Zen Dude and our community, there's so many fucking, I know we have to bleep that out. I know there's so many fucking awesome people in our community, dude. Carlos, oh my God.
Carlos
that guy's
is so fun.
great. I love it.
Carlos is a dude who, if you're not in the 4-week challenge, get in there and you want to meet Carlos.
What are you doing with your life if you're not in the 4-week challenge?
Link the first line of the description, 4-week challenge.
No, but seriously, like, you should come in because it's fun.
Yeah, and Carlos is in there, and he just makes anyone smile.
Yeah.
Like you're having a bad day at work, come home, or you look at your phone, you see one of Carlos's videos, you're like, and everything is all right.
Very true. Dude, big shout out to the community, man.
And there's like dozens of people like Carlos who are just crushing it. Like supporting a stranger, like people who live in the U.S. supporting strangers from Taiwan. You know?
Mahala Ayer from France. Mm. Oh my goodness, that woman. Shout out to you, Mahala. She answers everyone's question. And she is so freaking helpful in the challenge group. And like, it's cool to see other people doing that, but also like really smart other people like giving. I'm like, I read these posts, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what you should do. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's cool to know that our community is a bunch of, like, that's what I wanted our community to be, this group of very like-minded, smart, fun individuals.
Yeah.
And it seems
I heard Gary Vee yesterday. He interviewed Rich the Kid. You see that?
Rich the Kid?
Rich
is
the
that
Kid?
a rapper?
Yeah, I think it's Rich the Kid. I'm not actually 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it is. But he was talking about like he's trying to widen his reach because he wants the opportunity to, like, he knows like the percentage of people who actually change their lives to his stuff. He's like, yeah, like from all the people who may have like seen my stuff before, like maybe 4% of those people actually take action, and that makes it all worthwhile. It's like when the people increase, that 4% increases, and then it's just like more people like just getting after life, doing positive things, chasing your dreams, and I think the more people you have doing that, like, the better the world's gonna be.
So, moral of the story is, if you like to listen to Brandon and I be goofballs, and you like to learn how to jump rope, maybe you're a part of the community, maybe you're not, but share it with a friend or a family member. If you like really dig some of the stuff that we put out, just share it with someone and be like, hey, I think this could, if you feel compelled to do so, please do so.
Share with somebody.
Share with your friends. Share with your friends.
Yeah, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
To the YouTube channel. Yeah. So racing news today. Man was gunned down on South Bakalaka Street.
All right, you know what's really funny, guys? The camera just turned off, and we were talking some shit on the Canon camera, and it turned off on us.
Yeah, Canon. Okay, what we were saying was that we were shouting out our sponsors, which we'll do again in a second, but I was just saying that I want to be sponsored by Canon because I want to receive discounts on their gear, and Canon, we're using your most basic camera to shoot this in the quality
EOS Rebel T5. Rebel T5i. T5i. I don't even know what my camera's called.
It might just be T5.
No, I think
It
it's
is just T5.
It is just T5?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know. The Canon's probably off again. It's probably off right now.
So we got the Canon here. Canon, you guys, we would like to use your best camera, and if you give it to us and a lot of other fun stuff, we will mention you in the podcast.
And
So-
if you think that we're begging, we are. And that when you see this video, we have 55,000 subscribers now. When you guys see it, it's probably going to be 100. Come on, 100, like 100.
100.
Come on, like what's your lowest person that I know you have people that have less than.
You know
100.
we're gonna be there, so just
Come on, we'll shoot fun stuff. We'll even shoot stuff that you ask us to shoot.
yeah, we'll do some
I
travel photography. Would you like that? Would you like that too?
Prestige worldwide.
Worldwide.
Prestige worldwide.
Prestige Worldwide. The first word in entertainment.
Gonna talk about companies that we work with now. Zendu TV. So you guys know that YouTube is becoming TV, right? That's why we created Zendu TV.
Most people definitely don't know that.
Well, they're learning it today.
True.
So you guys, you probably noticed like a lot of like channels on YouTube, like they're starting to put out like regular episodes, like something that you would watch on Netflix or HBO or whatever. And like we understand that. And that's why we launched Zendu TV. And we don't know what that's going to become, but to monetize Zendu TV, we're going to tell you the products that we use every day in our lives.
Every day.
We thought that'd be the fairest thing to do because, you know what, I know all those shows that are marketing things, like they're not actually talking about things they use every day. You
Oh
know?
yeah.
Like for example, you're watching a Knick game and then you start getting advertised tampons. Come on. None
That's
of those
true.
players using tampons.
No.
No, they're not. But you know what we're using? Jump ropes, athletic green, and hemp force protein.
How much Sprite do you think LeBron James drinks?
He doesn't drink. How much Drake doesn't drink that either?
I feel like Drake might.
Yeah, he might. You're right.
With some liquor in there.
Yeah.
You know what I
Maybe a
mean?
little scissor.
I don't
Little
know.
scissor.
If you feeling like that.
Yeah. No, LeBron doesn't drink Sprite. I mean, yeah, everyone's just trying to get money. But the cool thing is that we're living in this world now where like you're forced to be authentic. Like I think that's good. It's gonna be real, man.
That's
like
true.
in the future, like when people watch this, like someone who's especially like a millennial or even millennial and younger. If like an 18-year-old watches a video, like if someone tries to advertise to them and it's not authentic, they're gonna be like off.
Yeah, for sure. Their bullshit meter is like way up here.
They're basically, young kids these days are basically robots. Like they detect that stuff so easily.
It's very true, man. That's why I have no problem saying like we give cross rope, like I'm just like, yeah, it's the best jump rope ever, because that's actually what I believe.
It's the best jump rope
Until
ever.
you show me a better one, like I'm just gonna go with that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what we were talking about before the camera turned off. I was talking about how I just jump rope for 10 minutes, and like, dude, the cross rope is a perfect combination of being able to do tricks with like the perfect amount of weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just getting after it a little bit, and I was like, you know what? This rope is like, this is really good. This is really good. This does
did a
great.
great job.
They cross rope. Good job, guys. Like you made something that just rocks. Excuse my, but like it rocks a lot.
It's really good.
And there's so much bullshit, especially with jump ropes, dude. Yo, you manufacturers out there who just make jump ropes,
Shame on you.
knock it off.
Shame on you.
Knock it off. We don't need more of that shit.
But that's the thing. It's like, I wish everyone just wanted to do their best. Like I wish they just wanted to actually do their best.
Wish they were compelled.
Because a lot of people like create products. So much energy goes into the marketing and they crush it. But wouldn't it feel so much better if like you made something you're really proud of, and you're like, yeah, this is really cool. I made this. I use this all the time. Like, yeah. Instead of like someone's like, hey, what's your business? You're like, oh, I do some like on Amazon. You know, I sell something. I think.
I just picture someone like having that conversation. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't even hear it.
I
didn't even hear it.
I have this brand.
Yeah, I hear you though. I hear you though, man. It just seems
Not
easier
to put
me.
anyone on blast.
It just seems easier to me though to just do it the other way, because then you always have to be. To me, thinking about scheming people is just harder and more stressful. Because then
Oh
you
my
have to
God.
be like, should I be worried that I'm gonna get caught or found out? Whereas like if you just are straight up, then you won't gotta worry about that shit.
That's true. That's true. And they can go track what you said back. I mean, you know, do you think 10 years from now you're gonna be saying the same thing? I don't think anything's gonna change. There's nothing I say. I think.
Yeah,
really-
but dude, also like I'm fully okay with looking back and being like, yeah, I wouldn't have said that. Yeah, of course. Dude,
I think as
human.
long as you have integrity with who you are in that moment, that's what's important.
For sure, but we still make mistakes.
Oh, all
Like
the
you
time.
still make mistakes that you're gonna
All
look
the
back
time.
and be like, what the fuck did I do that?
Yeah, but it's not out of like, I feel like my mistakes, and I'm sure you agree about yours, is like it's not out of like trying to like scheme or shortcut
Yeah,
something.
for
we,
sure.
Like we just don't know better all the time, you know? Like we're ignorant.
Or sometimes we get scared. You know what I mean? Sometimes you wait to make the right decision because of guilt. Like I've experienced that a lot. Guilt, and just general fear. So no, I agree with you, man. It's never malicious, nor should it be. Nor should it be malicious.
Nope. All right. Other people we're working with, Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens.
Holla at your boy, Chris. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, though.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff you made.
It's great
there.
stuff.
Love it.
We use it every day. It's basically just greens.
Had mine at 11 o'clock today. That's a lie. 12:30.
Dan, don't lie to them again. Don't do that. I wouldn't.
Do you want to make me cry?
Actually, I haven't had any Athletic Greens today. I'll probably take it maybe after this.
Anyway, Athletic Greens is good.
Yeah.
Their protein's good too.
Protein's good too, grass-fed, but they don't even sell it on their site. But what we're doing with them is they're gonna make a bundle of the products we use, the BCAAs, protein, and Athletic Greens.
Yeah.
And we're gonna link it in the description, but it's not ready yet. So, you know.
Are you ready to
Wait
get
on
a
it.
bundle of health?
Unless you live in Columbia. If you live in Columbia, you can get it.
Yeah. So what we're trying to say is, for you to optimize your life, move to Columbia. Just kidding. Anyway.
Speaking of optimization, final homies over at On It, we want to shout out
Homies and On It shout out.
Aubrey Marcus, doing good things.
Keep making that cherry macadamia nut butter. I will not stop eating
We'll
it.
keep making that Ham Force protein. I ain't gonna put it down. I ain't gonna do it.
Oh no. You know what I
Oh,
really
heck
like
no.
that with? Ooh. Only
Almond
thing is
butter,
though,
lemon.
recommendation.
Blend it.
Blend that
Blend
shit.
it.
Blend it. Otherwise you can get a face full of chia seeds.
Yeah, hemp seeds.
Hemp
Seeds, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've experienced it lately. Like it's the most delicious thing ever
It
when you
is.
blend it.
It is.
And when you
Oh.
don't, you just have it with water. It actually isn't that good.
What did I was making this in Hawaii. It was like I was doing the Dulce Whey. Check this out, because the Dulce Whey is like a protein isolate, so you're getting basically like 1 gram of carb and it's 25 grams of protein per serving. The Hemp Force is a little bit more carbs,
More
a bit
fats,
less,
more carbs.
Yeah, a little bit less protein for like the ratios.
Bang for your buck, if you
So
will.
exactly. So what you do is you mix the vanilla Hemp Force protein with one scoop of that with 1 scoop of the Dulce Whey, 1 banana, some almond butter, ice, almond milk. Shut up, get out of here.
Shut
Go
the
to
door.
jail. Go to jail.
Go to jail, throw away the key.
Talk about another cool guy, Mateo.
Mateo.
Dude,
You guys saw
Mateo.
him in videos.
How much love? He's the Australian boxer. We did the how to jump rope for boxing.
People love him.
The link is right here. People love Mateo, dude. After I watched that again, because someone commented and said, "Big dudes aren't scary. Big dudes that move like that are scary."
Dude,
and I didn't watch the video, and then like I watched it again, and I was just like, "Holy shit, he is so like just muscular and athletic."
So fast. Dude, I'm gonna have to start
Incredible.
sparring soon. He's like, yeah, mate. He's like, we're gonna start sparring soon. I'm like, am I gonna die or?
Dude, your face is gonna be just puffy from.
So yeah, Mateo, we shot a video with him with the jump rope, and then we did one. We're helping him launch his YouTube channel because Mateo, God bless you, but like you don't know anything about this stuff. So we helped him. He shot his first boxing tutorial.
Yep.
He is a rock star.
Dude, he's a natural.
So you gotta watch that video.
Yeah, keep making YouTube videos. Seriously, dude.
And so I'm rubbing his back with that, helping him with his YouTube. He's rubbing my back. He's training me.
So you guys aren't actually doing any work. You are rubbing backs.
No, he rubs mine and I rub his. So we're both putting in a little bit of work.
You lied to me. What? You son of a... You lied to me.
What? You son of a bitch. You no good damn.
We should end this.
Yeah. Mateo, he's my boxing coach. Me, I'm his YouTube mentor.
Yeah. And me,
What are you?
I'm the guy that comes to the buffet, cleans out the whole place.
You're a guy who eats a lot.
I just made something up. I know. So, dude, we've been saying a lot of the same shit. Have you noticed that?
Dude, it is pretty goddamn weird.
Weird.
And I want you to get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Now you're just trying to say stuff at the same time.
Dude, that'd be really dumb. I
could
could really go for some water right now.
Dude, you better not do that again.
I only eat yellow M&Ms on Tuesdays.
Okay, can we have a real... Let's talk about this for a sec. Come here. But I got a friend
Who eats his boogers?
who eats his boogers too.
Who else eats his boogers? You want to put yourself out there like that?
Oh, I don't care, dude. I'm like the only one I know, though. It's fucking weird.
Well,
Yeah, so I don't feel... it's fine. I actually don't feel that weird. I really
Alright.
don't care.
you guys comment below if you also eat your boogers.
Yeah. And it's not like I said, it's not all the boogers. It's like 1 of 10 bugs get
It's
eaten.
10% of your boogers you eat.
Yeah.
So something that I do that I didn't think was gross is when I floss my teeth, the meat that comes out, I just eat that.
What the Dude,
Why is that
I
gross?
get shit eating my boogers and you
That's
eat...
old meat. I was gonna eat that anyway.
Dude, have you ever... Dude, your teeth, when you floss, man, that's like the stinky, like, shit that's been, like, all up in that... This
I
is
mean-
just snot, dude.
That's just meat from earlier. Shouldn't hang out in my mouth for like a couple hours.
No, but this... Okay, but we're talking about something different. When you eat food that is, like, stuck in there, I eat that, too. But are you talking about the... When you floss and that shit comes out, you eat that?
So if I have something in my back molar
And you floss it out.
and I floss it out,
Oh,
I will
dude.
eat that.
Ew.
Sarah got really upset at me yesterday when I did that.
Ew, yeah, that's like, like, oh, I have a dingleberry.
You're comparing eating meat that was already in my mouth to eating poop.
Exactly.
Not fair.
I'm not the one wearing hockey pants.
No.
Well,
You have
let's like
something?
talk about. Well, yeah. Okay, guys, we're making an app. That's a thing.
We got a mobile app. It's about to begin development.
We hired this other rad dude who's over here. Bryce, can you
Bryce.
just pop your head in? Just a head pop, like a.
Hey.
What up? This dude, very intelligent marketer right here. Be on the lookout for him. He made the Forbes 30 Under 30 list last year.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And also was given a
The
golden.
presidential award for amazing things.
I was gonna say he was giving the golden penis at the pornography award this year, but
Good one.
that one too. Yes. He's gotten a lot of awards and accolades, and we signed him to the Zendu team, and we were thrilled about it because what Bryce does is he throws oil on the Zendu fire. Right now,
We light the fire and dance around it like maniacs, and he throws gas on us and then throws more matches on us.
he takes it from like you're in a 4-week challenge and you have like 4 people commenting being like, yo, way to go, dude, to all of a sudden there's 100 saying, dude, yeah, that's awesome, way to go. So
With the number of people that increases, their enthusiasm also increases.
yeah, when there's more people in a community, you basically have to scream every comment for anyone to hear you.
That is true. That's a
It's
good.
a lot of
That's
noise.
a good way to think
A
about
lot
it.
of noise in there.
So we have that. We have an app coming out, and also, guys, we're still doing the vlog, like where we come visit you in your country and vlog your life.
Still doing that?
Still happening. That's why we have Zendu TV. That's why we have this channel. This is for everything not having to do, and even still, it's going to have to do with jump rope for sure. But all of our very focused jump rope content will sit on the Zendu Fitness channel. This is the channel for doing what we really love to do, which is straight learning and goofing off.
Learning and goofing off. That is what we love to do the most.
Yeah.
Learn and goof off.
I can't imagine, dude. I've wanted to do that, and I've kind of been doing that since I was a kid. Zendu Nation, we love you guys. This is just the beginning. Brandon, what? Go ahead.
I just wanted to point at you.
Ah,
Something I want to mention. I don't know if we'll include this, but did you see that email I forwarded you from Contact? There's this company.
yeah.
That
What
was
about the
ask-
tribe? Get tribes.
They're
Squad
asking
tribe.
if we wanted to lead like fitness trips. In exchange, they pay for all of our expenses.
Yeah. Yep. We do.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. I
I
thought
was
I thought I replied back to that.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Maybe
want to find out
maybe
more.
reply to the contact email. I went to the contact and I saw it and I forwarded it to the both of us.
Gotcha.
So fitness retreat.
I like that.
I
I
like-
like all the logistics being taken care of by a company. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Like the
That's-
company does everything. We get a free trip. We get to hang out with other Zendus and dudettes.
Dude, also, let's hit up under 30 again, man. We need to
Yeah,
hit that back
that
up. Like
does
now
make-
that makes sense.
that
Now we
does
can
make
we can
sense.
actually do that now.
Mhm.
Now we have like a big ass group of people who would do it.
Dude, that's all right. What we're trying to do is like travel and not have to pay for any of it, and that's exactly what these trips are. And you get to meet all your community members.
Oh my god, I'm gonna give everyone a fucking hug. So many hugs.
Oh.
You're gonna have to push me off Zendu community because I will be giving you a hug.
Dude, you know what's really funny about like these podcasts? The first one, we decided to start Zendu TV when we were having a podcast.
That's true.
We decided during the podcast, just by like shooting the shit, that we were gonna do Zendu TV, and it kind of formulated during that conversation.
Lesson: shoot the shit.
Shoot the shit. You need time to shoot it. Today we shoot the shit, and we want to do this thing where we're gonna have you guys come travel with us and kick it.
Yeah, and like do workouts on the beach.
Yep. Jump rope
Anywhere.
on a orca's back.
Ooh.
Maybe a big blue whale.
Either or.
I'll take a big blue
Fine.
whale. It's probably a little more stable. Orca's too small of a surface.
That's true. That's true.
Wow. If I was able to ever ride on a big blue whale's back, I would never need anything else ever.
Zendu Nation! We're out.
And we are out. But if you guys want more episodes,
Yeah.
and you want to also get free Tuesday tips, subscribe to the channel and go to zendufitness.com, the first link in the description. Put your email in, we'll send you all kinds of great stuff. Always free, always full of love, always Zendu. Deuces.